Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. My name is John McCormick, your mayor and wannabe sports announcer. We're here tonight on the field of John F. Kennedy High School for a game between the JFK Mustangs and Ocean Township. JFK comes in at 1-2, having beaten Bishop Bar but lost to two very good teams in Colonia and St. Joe's. Ocean comes in at 3-0. Based on the competitive rankings between the Shore schools and the Middlesex Conference schools, last year they tried to match up teams with similar abilities, similar size, similar records. This year it might be a little bit different, and hence Ocean coming in at 3-0 versus our 1-2. But it could be a competitive game. We're hoping it is. We're rooting for the JFK Mustangs. We don't normally root when Woodbridge, Colonia, and Kennedy play each other, but we are rooting for the JFK Mustangs tonight. So sit back, get ready for hopefully a great game between JFK and Ocean Township. And welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. This is John McCormick, your mayor and part-time sports announcer, on the grounds of John F. Kennedy High School's football fields for a game between the JFK Mustangs and the Ocean, well, the Ocean what? What are they? Sorry, folks, I'm working myself tonight. I'm a little bit behind. I don't know what they are. Looks like some kind of helmet, some kind of, what are the Ocean guys called, do you know? What's Ocean's nickname? Spartans. Okay, that was close. It had a helmet. Ocean Spartans come in at 3-0. JFK will kick off. The captains on the toss for JFK were Anthony Roberts, number 3. You'll hear a lot of him tonight. Mike Hogan, number 54, and number 33, Matt Williams. Kicking team looks like number 21, Andrew Allen, number 20, Mark Rudolph, number 6 is Step Ozigby, number 39 is Lance Flowers, number 5 is Carl Batita, number 31 I don't have. And let's get the kick. Number 24, Brandon Wood. You'll hear a lot of him tonight, too. And here's the game. Whoa, a little confusion by Ocean. Ball's all the way back inside the 5. Oh, no, it's touchback. A little confusion there. I think each one of them thought the other one was going to get it, and nobody got it. So, Ocean will start 1st and 10 from the 20. Ocean apparently has number 8 is their stud, from what I was told before the game, and that's Tyler Thompson. He's 61 carries for 370 yards and 2 TDs. The quarterback is number 3 for Ocean, and that's Royal Moore. A little motion for Ocean. So Ocean in motion. That'll set them back 5 yards. 1st and 15. First and 15 from the 15. Royal Moore, quarterback, is 42 carries, 169 yards and a TD. Cole Mayer, 7 for 36. Dan Loizos, 30 for 15. Marcus Blackman, 1 for 20 and a touchdown. 1 back, 2 left, 2 right on receivers. Handoff up the middle. Nope, stopped, and he's brought down, and that is, let's see, number 33, and I think number 5. 5 is Batita, and Matt Williams, number 33. We'll hear both of those guys a lot tonight. We'll give them 5 back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Same offensive formation, 2 receivers split left, 2 split right. Kept it going around the left, and he's off to the races. He's brought down by a handful of Kennedy guys, but not before picking up a 1st down by 10 yards. So that's about a 20-yard gain for number 3. Royal Moore, the quarterback. Bunch of Kennedy guys on the tackle. I couldn't see them all. That'll make it 1st down and 10 from about the 44. We'll give him a 24-yard gain on that one. Same formation, just 1 back. Good anticipation there by Kennedy. They get into the backfield. They slow him down, and he might have a yard. Number 31 on the tackle, that is, I don't know where 31 is. I don't have him. 33 is Williams. Pickup of 1. I'm not going to worry about who carried the ball for Ocean. Or too hard to keep the stats and call the game. Let's see if we can call the defense for Kennedy. Number 8 is Terrence Young. Number 3, the star for Kennedy, Anthony Roberts. Number 39 is Lance Flowers. Number 33, we said, is Matt Williams. Number 5 is Carl Batista. 2nd and 9. Deep throw, way up in the air, covered. Nope, out of bounds. He was picked up there pretty good. I think it's number 8 back there. That would be Terrence Young. Ocean might have had a step on him, but he was out of bounds. See if we can get the rest of the defense for you. 54 is Mike Hogan. And can't see the rest of the numbers just yet. So 3rd down and 9 for Ocean from about the 44, their own 44. 2 left, 2 right, snap back. Dump, pass off, maybe a gain of 3. It'll be 4th and about 6.5. Brandon Wood on the tackle for Kennedy. Now the 4th down team goes in. Andrew Allen back to receive the punt. Number 10 is Amon Nasir. Number 15 is Mitchell Constant. And here's the punt. It's a low punt. Picked up by Allen. A little dangerous there picking it up, but he made a nice run with it. Very tough pick up there because the ball was practically hit the ground the same time it hit his hands. But Kennedy comes out with very good field position on their first possession of the game. Looks like they have the ball 1st and 10 from about the 36. 78 for Kennedy is Brian Allen. 64 is Brian Tehan, son of one of our great public works supervisors. 75 is Christian Cardosa. And motion by Kennedy. The quarterback is Andrew Roberts, the brother of Anthony Roberts. Number 46 for Kennedy. We don't know him either. He's not on the list. That'll be a 5-yard penalty for Kennedy. 1st and 15 from about the 31. See if we can get the other players for you. It is hard to see. There we go. 60, 51, and 64. 60, Connor Aston. 51, Pete Bottolato. And we already said 54 was Mike Hogan. Roberts back in the shotgun. Got his brother next to him. Rolls right. Not much room. And probably lost a yard or 2. So the first offensive play for Kennedy doesn't go so good. In fact, the guy moved this marker maybe a couple of inches. So number 2 gets 0. 2nd down and 15, still from the 31. Roberts, split left is Terrence Young. Shotgun, he rolls right again, looking to pass, does throw it. Did he catch it before he went out of bounds? That is number intended for Matt Williams, not complete, so it's 3rd down and 15. It is hard to see way back there. 3rd and 15 from about the 31. Anthony Roberts has yet to touch the ball. And he does now, but nothing going. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe not. So a bad first offensive series for JFK. They start with the ball 1st and 10 and lose 5 on a penalty and have 3 straight plays for no gain. 1 incomplete and 2 runs. Ocean back to take the punt. It looks like Lance Flowers is the punter. Nice punt. He'll catch it on the run at the 40, and he's got some room. He'll cut back in. He does. Nice turn. Crosses midfield down about the 43, so a very nice punt return by number 8 for Ocean, which is Tyler Thompson. So Ocean picked up a lot of yards on that exchange of possessions. 1st and 10 on the 43. See who else we have in the game for Kenny that we haven't mentioned. Hopefully we got everybody. Quarterback takes it right up the middle. Probably picked up about 8 or so. Tackled by Brandon Wood. Little razzle-dazzle there. Tough to see who had the ball. Executed that play very well. Got 2nd and 3 now for the Spartans. Weird huddle. 5 guys along the line, the other 5 behind. Doesn't look like they could have heard the quarterback call a play. 21 in motion. Handoff is up the middle. Nothing going. A lot of Kennedy guys there in the tackle. Primarily number 60. That's Connor Aston. Also 75. Christian Cardosa. So a big 3rd down play now for the Ocean Spartans. 3rd and 2. From about the 35. Probably 4 down territory. I think they punt from there, so they have 2 shots in all likelihood. And we got, looks like maybe a timeout Ocean. Yep, timeout Ocean. So with 6:48, almost halfway through the 1st quarter, no score here. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
I am Eric LeGrand, and you are now watching the Woodbridge Channels.
And handoff goes to number 8, Thompson. He goes around and has a nice gain, still on his feet. Coming out to the right, he's gone. He's gone, 6-0 Ocean. Very nice run. Went all the way to his left on his sweep and cut all the way back to the right. And nothing Kennedy could do there. So score goes 6-0 Ocean Spartans. They will line up for the extra point. It's homecoming night tonight at JFK here at Lou Bartha Stadium. We will have our microphone hooked up to our announcer here, Nancy Cantala, who will announce the homecoming king and queen and the court and everybody coming in, and then let you just hear it, and we'll be filming it. So should be nice to see that at halftime. And something going on there. Officials call time. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Nope, they're letting them go back. And number 2 at low, maybe it's 2-something, I can't tell. Nice kick up and through. So the Ocean Township Spartans start out on their 2nd drive with what is that, about a 30-plus yard drive and a touch at the 30-plus yard run and a touchdown. So they take a 7-0 lead on the JFK Mustangs. We'll be back, folks.
Hi, I'm Dave Lambert from the Straubs, and you're watching the Woodbridge Channels on Channel 35.
Okay, we're back for the Spartans kickoff from the 40. Deep for Kennedy. It looks like 39. That's, no. Boy, these numbers are hard to read in the light here for the lack of light. Nice catch there by number 21. That's Andrew Allen. On his feet, still going. Bunch of guys get on him and tackle him at about the 25. JFK will take over. 1st and 10. Out goes the offensive team. 78 is Brian Allen. Try to get these big guys' names on TV here. Number 75 we know is Christian Cardosa. 24 is Wood. 51 is Pete Bottolato. 64 we know, always said that's Tien. Yep. Split left now is number 8. That's Terrence Young. Roberts in the backfield. Anthony takes it around the right. He's still on his feet with a decent run, maybe 5 yards. First positive yardage play for Kennedy of the game. They were 3 and out in the first possession. Okay, we'll give him 7. Good run. Second down and 3 from about the 31. Oh, he's way back there. The handoff goes to number 24, Wood. And he lost a few. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 6 from about the 30. I know those numbers don't add up, but it's just too hard to see the field, too. We need turf on this field. 3rd down and about 6 or 7. Robert shotgun, his brother Anthony next to him. And he gives the handoff and nothing doing. Maybe he got back to the original line of scrimmage, so I'll give him 1. 4th down and punt time again for the Mustangs. Today is homecoming, we said that before, but it's also the honoring of the 1965 football team, which was the first football class in JFK. Good snap, good kick. It's going to bounce the wrong way for Kennedy. Really the wrong way. Someone's got to stop that ball. And finally, it was Wood with the sense to say, hey, wait a minute, this ball is bouncing in the wrong direction. We better stop it. So again, Ocean starts with really good field position. This time they're on the Kennedy 49. And they're doing that with a 7-0 lead. Same up, different formation now. One back, 1 flank, or 2 left. He comes to the right now. Handoff straight up the middle. Number 8, boy, he's good. He's still on his feet. Explosive, straight up the middle, great offensive line work, and he's got a 1st down. The Kennedy team, at least according to their book, features 15 seniors, 15 juniors, 11 sophomores, and 19 freshmen. The 19 freshmen is a good sign. 1st down at the 35 for the Ocean Township Spartans. And Kennedy can't let them go in here. 2 right. Here comes 34 in motion. Snap back. Quarterback rolls. He's going deep again. Way deep. And he got him. No, just a little bit too far. He had a step on JFK, but the throw a little bit too long, or that would have been 6 more for Ocean. So 2nd and 10 from the 35. As we mentioned at the beginning, Kennedy beat Bishop Bar. That was a 20-14 score. Lost to a very good Colonia team, 35-7. And lost to a very good St. Joe's team, 38-18. Handoff again to number 8, and he comes right, still moving. He's down there by a gang of Kennedy guys. Number Terrence Young, the number 8 Terrence Young is one of them. Number 24 Brandon Wood on the tackle. Pickup of about 4. 3rd and 6. Let's see what they do. Again, they're in 4-down territory at the 30-yard line, so they wouldn't punt. So they have 2 chances to get to 6 yards. Quarterback has shown he has an arm. Receivers have shown they can run around and get deep. When you got a running back like number 8 that makes you pay attention to him, Tyler Thompson, everything else comes easier. And here's the handoff again to Thompson. He goes left, cuts right, still on his feet, and he might have crossed the plane of a 1st down. I don't know, but they'll be going for it regardless. On the tackle now, number 33 is Williams, and I can't see the other guy. Oh, they gave him the 1st. Okay, so that's kind of the kind of runner that Anthony Roberts is, except Roberts hasn't gotten on track yet. Number 8, Tyler Thompson, reminds me a lot of Anthony Roberts. We saw them play Colonia early in the season. Colonia had a very strong game. Two receivers right, two left, one back, shotgun for Ocean. 34 in motion again, and it's a little confusion there. It might be a live ball. Somebody better pick it up. Let's get it, get it, get it. Oh, loose again. Oh, man. We had a lot of chances to get that ball. They might have it. Yes, we do. JFK picks up the bad snap. Nobody from Ocean did anything. Kennedy started chasing down the ball. Nobody could pick it up. Looked like they were thinking of running before they got on it, but it doesn't matter. They got it. And look how far back that was from about the 20-yard line. That's a 31-yard loss for Ocean Township, and JFK has the ball in good field position. First down and 10 at the 49 of Ocean. First time Kennedy's been in their territory, courtesy of a turnover, but we'll take it. Roberts in the shotgun, hands it to his brother, sweep left. He's being chased down, cuts up, nice run. Picked up about 3 or 4. A lot of work for only 3 or 4 yards, maybe 2 yards. That's about a 3-yard gain. Kennedy without a first down. This is their third possession. The first one was 3 for 0. The second one they maybe gained about 4 yards, but they've punted the ball twice so far. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Score here is pretty important for Kennedy. And now 21's in the backfield. That's Andrew Allen. He gets the ball, goes up the middle to the right, short of a first, but a good run. Probably a gain of 6. Third down and 2 yards to go from about the 41. It's Roberts again in the backfield. Allen again in the backfield. Snap back. Andrew Roberts runs right, cuts. Nope, he's sacked. Not sacked, sorry, but he's taken for a maybe got back to the line. They're giving him a 1-yard loss. And where is number 3? I'm just looking around to see if he came out. Leaves Kennedy with a 4th and 4 after the gift of a turnover. Number 6, Steppo Zigbee in there. I apologize to the family of number 46. Try to find out who he is at halftime, but they don't have him on the roster. And I do not see Anthony Roberts. If he came off, I missed it. Andrew Roberts is on the sideline. Oh, that's the end of the quarter. Okay, that's why we're taking a little bit of a break. And I do not see Anthony Roberts. And I didn't see him walk in front of me. We're right at the top of the press box in the main alleyway here. So if he snuck off with somebody, we didn't see it. We'll be back, folks. At the end of the first quarter, it's Ocean Township 7, JFK 0.
Hi, this is John Hammond, and you're watching the Woodbridge channels.
We're back, and Kennedy's ready to punt. Number 39, Lance Flowers, ready to send it flying. A little confusion. They threw another guy on the line at the last minute, so they almost had not enough players. Way high snap. Good play by Flowers to just bring that ball in, and he gets off his best punt of the night. No one's going to return it, and can they get to it? No. Wow, Flowers made a very athletic move there, jumping as high as he could to catch that ball one-handed. Looked like a receiver there for a minute. And there's a penalty. I don't see a flag, but they're talking. And motion against JFK. I would imagine they would take the penalty and make them punt it again. They'll probably do better if they return it than the 20. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's Anthony Roberts on the sideline. Okay. I wouldn't imagine he'd be on the punting team. All right, let's see who is, though. 20 is Mark Rudolph. 35 is Brandon Ramirez. 74 is Max Tazib. And no, they declined it. I mean, yeah, they declined it. They're going to take the ball on the 20. Number 6, Step Ogzigby. With number 39, we know is Lance Flowers with the good play there. On defense, also Anthony Roberts. Number 8, Terrence Young. Number 34, again, I keep saying 34, but we don't have him or we don't have the other guy. First and 10 for the 20. Ocean to left to right. Quarterback takes a snap. Handoff again to 8. And he's brought down in a really nice shoestring tackle there by, now we're losing him. Turn around. 24 was Brandon Wood. The next 2 games for Kennedy are winnable. New Brunswick and Perth Amboy. Then they play Woodbridge. Home here. Hopefully we're doing that game. And then South Plainfield, I don't know too much about. And Carteret, who's pretty good. Second and about 8. Hand off to Thompson left. Oh, nice pursuit there by number 8. Again, Terrence Young. Really good coverage, stopping him. And that'll put him back about 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and maybe 11, maybe 12. So if the Mustangs can stop him here, it's punting territory. They'll get the ball back again in decent field position. Passing opportunity here for Ocean. And that's what they're going to do. Rolling right, throwing. Nope, incomplete. Looked like very good coverage there by the Mustangs. That is number 39, Lance Flowers. And Ocean Township will punt. Back deep is number 21 for the Mustangs, Andrew Allen. Pretty sure that's Ronnie Allen's son. Ronnie, a stud in high school and college as a football player. Held a national record, and I can't remember. I think it might, another high snap. I think it might have been returning punts or kicks. Calls for a fair catch there. And has it, but still in good field position. The Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 on their own 47. I see Ryan was in the audience before. I should call him up and have him help me here. I probably forgot more about football than I'll ever know. In fact, I'm going to do that at halftime. I'm going to try to find Ronnie. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Anthony Roberts in the back, alone. Handoff from his brother, cuts left. Gets a few yards through and then nothing. Maybe a 2. Oh, there's a fumble and picked up by Ocean. Wow. Again, number 8 with a great tackle, Terrence Young, but it must have been a fumble by Anthony Roberts. Couldn't see it with all the bodies. And picked up by Ocean, and a bad, bad break for the JFK Mustangs. Ocean will take over at about the 33, and that's a devastating blow. Kennedy still without a 1st down. Couldn't see exactly what happened, if anybody got the helmet on the ball or got the hand on the ball, but it doesn't matter since we lost the ball. 10:39 to go. Ocean in great field position, taking over. Pass. Good movement there by the quarterback. Takes it himself, spins, and he's taken down for maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain. A lot of work for a small gain. Looked like Mike Hogan and poor number 31, who we don't know. Let's see if we have it over next to me here. No, they don't have that either. Second and 9, Ocean. Option, handoff. He's got the ball very loosely, and Kennedy pursued it very well. Great tackle again by number 8. That's Terrence Young, number 54, and on that was Mike Hogan.
Moore, Young, all in the area for the Mustangs. Lost back to the 35-yard line.
Who's 31?
Brandon Farrell.
Oh, Brandon Farrell. He's back. That's right. I just talked to his mom before the game. 31 is Brandon Farrell. There you go, Brandon. Okay, who's number 64 I think we need? No, we need another number 2. Anyway, I'll ask you later. Brandon Farrell was injured. Maybe they just forgot to put him on the roster, but we've been calling his number a lot, so he's having a good game so far. Deep throw, oh, he got him. Nice, oh. Nice defense there by number 3, Anthony Roberts. He had him, but Anthony reached up and just tipped that ball out of his hands. Or that would have been an easy 6. So Roberts, quiet on offense, but a really good play on defense there. It'll be 4th and 12 for the Spartans from the 35-yard line. 31 is Brandon Farrell. And there's another number I'm missing, which I forget now, but next time I call it, I'll look to my left and ask the announcer who that is. And they're not punting. Quarterback's going to throw it deep. Oh, he's got him wide open. Nobody near him, and a touchdown for number 21, Cole Mayer. All the chasing they did, Kennedy let him get way behind the defense. He was there by about almost 10 yards. So a lapse by Kennedy while the quarterback was scrambling all around. And the Spartans take a 13-0 lead. They'll line up now for the extra point. Kennedy can ill afford to give up too much. They're not looking like they can move the ball too much. I don't have them down with a single first down yet. Kick is up and maybe no good. No, it is good. It is good. 14-0. So the Ocean Spartans take a 14-0 lead over JFK off the turnover. We'll be back in a minute, folks. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Russell Fisher from Jersey Boys, and you're watching the Woodbridge Channels.
Okay, we're back with Ocean Township's kickoff. Up 14-0. I'm joined by 4th Ward Councilman Jim Major.
It's great to be here.
And here's the kick, and it's a low line drive. One hopper, nope, two hopper, nope, bunch of hoppers. Oh, get it. Pick it up. Oh, that's not a good play for Kennedy. At least he picked it up. It was bouncing around loose there. Probably lost 8 yards after picking it up, but
that's
another
dangerous
bad break.
Live bull down there.
Lee, do you have Jim on? Can you guys hear Jim? All right, good. The wonderful TV 35 crew as usual, and Kennedy's pinned back just outside the 10. Call it to 12, 1st and 10, and not looking. Probably their worst field position of the night so far. And Jim, how are things? What's the crowd like out there? I can't see it here.
Well, the crowd's having a great time, even though the score isn't that favorable.
Roberts gets the handoff from his brother, comes around right. He's got some speed. He cuts, stops, gets back. Good run for Anthony Roberts, his best run of the night. Pickup of 11. Best offensive play of the night. Wait, how come I'm not moving the chains? Yep, there they are. Now they're moving them.
That was a good run.
JFK.
Yeah, they might appear happy, but everybody here wants the Mustangs to win. So Robertson shotgun. That's Andrew. He's going to go deep. Throw is, but batted up in the air, was loose for a second, but nobody could get it.
Fields pass incomplete. Moving along with Rizzo's in the area. Second down, still 10 to go for the Mustangs.
Kennedy having tough luck here at the Lou Barta Stadium, Jim. They lost to Colonia here. They lost to St. Joe's here.
Yes, it's been a tough season so far.
And Robertson, the backfield, high snap, penalty. What's that red flag?
But this is October. They're doing the same thing as the NFL. It's actually pink flag.
Oh, is it breast cancer awareness?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, for crying out loud, all the Kennedy guys have pink socks. What's wrong with me?
Yeah,
I'm too busy concentrating on trying to keep the stats here and call the game myself. Where the heck's Craig when you need him?
That's it.
Maybe that's why I couldn't see the flag before. Roberts takes the snap and runs it himself, gets around the end for a second, but upended. Not even back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd and 13. Yeah, that's pretty much a staple in Woodbridge Township. All our teams in the month of October. I know I've seen the girls' soccer teams wear pink. Now the Kennedy football team's wearing pink.
Well, I tell you, it's a great thing for awareness. It just shows not only the support, but it keeps people on top of everything.
3rd and long for Kennedy, snapping a shotgun. Andrew Roberts rolling right. He's chased down. The throw goes up and out of bounds. Probably would have been a first down anyway. So Kennedy continues to have a tough time. They did get a first down, their first one of the game. And it's 4th and 13. They will punt. So they follow up their only good play of the game, which was the Roberts run for 11 yards with a loss of 3 and 2 incompletes. So they're barely in positive yardage for the day. There's the punt. They'll bounce up. Will be good field position for the Spartans. Number 8 returned the punch too. He's doing a lot of duty there. He gets it back inside the 40. Good run back, and there's a flag.
Another flag, yeah.
Might have been a late hit out of bounds. We hope not. Ball's at the 40. On the return team, or the kicking team there, Demetrius Williams was number 88. Number 74 was Max Tazib. I didn't hear anything on the penalty yet. And let's see what... Yeah, it was against Kennedy. Different look now for Ocean. 3 backs. Quarterback keeper right. He's got a nice gainer. There's a flag. He's got a long run, but there's a flag. Let's hope it's holding. Lance Flowers with the stop. Bring it back. Way back. So from the spot of the foul, they go back, and now it is 1st and about 14.
10 yards is marked off from the point of the hold.
It was holding.
The ball back to about the 28-yard line.
Ball is on.
First down.
Looks to be about the 28. Doesn't seem like that's going to bother Ocean the way they're playing.
No, they've been really getting their act together.
High snap. Ball goes to Thompson again. He's still loose. He's around the end, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Ocean Spartans. You know, homecoming, you're supposed to get the stinkiest team you can possibly play because you want everybody to feel good.
Well, I tell you, it didn't seem to work out as far as the team.
Ocean's coming in 3-0.
Yeah.
Well, I started to explain before the pregame, but it got complicated in that format. Last year, before the season, the Ocean Conference and the Middlesex Conference tried to match up teams that were of similar ability, similar size, similar histories. That also did not look good, but it's good. That line drive from the left from here, twice in a row, looked like it was bad. Anyway, so before last season, you would have thought Ocean and Kennedy should have lined up, as even as they could get. They try to put the best against the best, the bottom against the bottom. So one way or another, they were perceived to be, fairly equal. Things could change year to year. Ocean could have got better or worse. Kennedy could have got better or worse. But you still would think that it's close because Kennedy's not playing the best short team. But it's not worked out that way as Kennedy is down with not even a half gone in the second quarter. They're down 21-0. Now they'll go on the receiving team. We said 88 before is Demetrius Williams, or it could be Anthony DeLeon. There's two number 88s on the roster. 22 is Joshua John. 13 is Malik Jones. 20 is Mark Rudolph. 15 is Mitchell Constant. 35 is Brandon Ramirez. 74 is Max Tazib. Number, is that 50 or is that 60? That number is 50. That's Neil Alvarez. And 81? No, 21. We know him. That's Andrew Allen. He's one of the return guys. I can't tell the far return guy. And here's the kick. Line drive right at the only guy I didn't mention before. It's 35, 39 is coming around. Very nice return, almost to midfield. That's Lance Flowers. So that's got to be about a 20, maybe a 30-yard return.
Yeah, he did good on that. That was a nice run. He's got good field position.
Give him 1st and 10 from the 49. And we desperately need a drive and a score. Give to Anthony Roberts. Well, kept by Andrew Roberts. Looked like Andrew Roberts thought he was going to get the ball. He was surprised. He got a little talk with his brother now, so Andrew had a loss of 3. Nothing going right for the Mustangs. 2nd and 13, back to the 46. Andrew Roberts gives to Anthony Roberts. He cuts. He's got some room. He's going to have a first down. Good run. Pickup of about 15.
He did a great job picking his holes, waiting and moving it along.
And maybe that's the spark the Mustangs need. First down at the 40.
They need a big play, maybe something to just turn that momentum around a little bit.
Anthony goes down, ran a little too fast and kind of lost his balance. Maybe, yep, he got back to the line of scrimmage, but maybe by inches. .46, that's the guy we need, 46. I will ask at the next break. 2nd and 10. Shotgun for the Mustangs. Oh, rolls right. What a good play. What a good deceiving play anyway, but didn't go anywhere. That was a nicely orchestrated play. It just didn't work. Fooled us up here for a second. At least it fooled me. But it didn't fool Ocean, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, they weren't fooled at all. They were right on top of that.
That's a loss of 5, so the Mustangs have a lot of zeros and a lot of losses.
That's the unfortunate part. After
2,
a
3,
good
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays of 0 or less yards. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
now after a good run, to have a couple negatives, it just takes away from it.
There's pressure on Andrew Roberts. He goes. He might have dove for a first down. If he did, that's one of the bigger plays of the night. Let's see if they moved the chains. No, they marked it. They must have went out of bounds earlier, so we'll give him 9. And a big, big play for the Mustangs. They cannot afford to miss this and still stay in the game. They've got to get something here. They give the ball back to Ocean with 3:48 to go. Be plenty of time to drive and score and put the game out of reach if it's not already. Anthony Roberts hits the hole hard, but stopped. So 4th and 5. Nothing works there for the Mustangs, and they'll give the ball up on downs.
Well, I'll tell you, despite the score, the fans are out there. A lot of people coming back for homecoming. Saw a lot of people that I've known for a long time, and they're having a great time. But Friday night under the lights,
the crowd.
Can't ask for anything better than that.
I mentioned Brandon Farrell before. His mom, Allison, was the one that came to us a little over a year ago at a meeting in our conference room and said, what do we have to do to get lights? Decent play there for Ocean. Thompson picked up a handful.
I remember that first game when we had the portable lights.
Yeah.
That was, it was
It
what
was
an
electric.
atmosphere.
The place was just on fire. It
Yes.
was, and that was good because when they proved that made the decision easier. He said, look, we get this is what can happen, and it did, and it's been great. Quarterback keeper, plenty of room on the right. Gets around the corner. No, he's pulled down. And that was a really, really nice play by Kennedy guy, and it's number 8, Terrence Young. He's having a heck of a game on defense. And the way that works, well, you know this, Jim, is we have these companies that come in and they pay we've got tax abatement in order to get the jobs and get any revenue from a bad piece of land or brownfields or undeveloped land that we can turn into productivity, and they pay us a payment in lieu of taxes so it doesn't get shared with anybody else except the town. Of course, a warehouse or an office building don't put kids in school. But then we dedicate typically 25% of what we get every year toward the Board of Ed. So we talk to them each year and see what kind of projects they have in mind. And it cannot be something educational. It can only be something if we spend the money on a community type of improvement. So we've done with deals in the past 7 years, the Woodbridge High School turf field, the Colonial High School track, the Kennedy High School tennis courts, lights at Colonial and Kennedy, the Woodbridge Middle School theater. And we're going to ask people to stay tuned because a lot's going to happen in October. We just closed the first phase of the biggest development project ever to come to town, way out in the waterfront in Caseby, far, far away from anything, probably the last parcel in Woodbridge, not near anybody or anything. And there'll be $1 billion investment in a power plant. And the amount of revenue to us will be $2.5 to $3 million the first year.
And that's a state-of-the-art plant, Mayor. It's the highest efficiency of any plant, using clean-burning gas, and the burners that they have are all low emissions. So it's a very green and very friendly power plant.
I believe you. I don't know any of that. My job is to count the money, so you can figure out.
Well, Mayor,
it's a natural gas fired, but something like that. I don't know. You know better than me.
It's natural gas fired, and they're actually using wastewater from the Middlesex County.
That's right.
Sewer utility.
Gray water, they call it, right?
They call it gray water. So
they're recycling the water.
Absolutely. So we don't have an environmental problem with adding heat to the to the waterway.
That's all excellent, but I count the money. They're going to give us almost $3 million. So if we dedicate 25% of that, you can imagine how much we can do for the schools. So we don't want to penalty. We don't want to reveal too much of the details. That'll all happen later this month, but safe to say that people in Kennedy will be very, very happy. We're already doing the track, and you were out here for the kickoff, and they're having all their meetings now and planning everything, and they're going to have a groundbreaking in the next couple of weeks. We're doing all the engineering now, but this is one of the only 8-lane tracks in the county. And a lot of things can happen here if there's a brand new track. Right now it's pretty decrepit.
Oh, and
they don't have meets here, but now after the spring, probably, according to today's call with the engineer, probably April 15th is the target date to have the track up and running.
I tell you, I've heard nothing but positive feedback. I talked to a lot of parents over at the middle school. The middle school uses the track for some of their phys ed programs, and they also have a track team there. Additionally, in the mornings and in the evenings, you have a lot of members of the public that utilize this facility, and to have something safe, soft on your feet, that's going to be great.
Yep, I can't wait. So most of the Kennedy games are front-loaded in terms of football and soccer, because at about the middle of October, the field won't be usable because the track will start to being torn up. It won't be safe to cross onto the field. But in the long run, it's well worth it.
It is. Everybody's pretty excited about it, looking very forward to it. And I tell you that the way you work the economics, Mayor, it's great. Count the money and use it wisely.
Well, you know, like we said, here's a quarterback, Anthony. I'm sorry. He's going to be. He's not gone, but he's got a big gainer down to.
Oh boy!
If you there's a penalty
There's
flag.
a flag, late flag, yeah.
I don't know where he went out of bounds, but that's a big gainer. But we said it before, the track is a community improvement because it's not just a school. So you got people walking from the public, and that's what makes it something we're allowed to spend money on and bond the money and pay it back with the annual money we make off taxes. So you can imagine if we're going to get $700,000 a year, that can pay back the bond on a lot of projects. So we're looking very aggressively with the
15 yards tacked on to the end of the
15 yards tacked on to the end of the play. What else can go wrong for the JFK Mustangs?
Every time you have a late flag like that, probably late hit or
horse collar. So I do know what you need for the track to be actually poured is 5 straight days of 60-degree weather and rising. So by the time the track is all torn up, the chances of getting that done this year are very, very slim unless they have a week like this in November, which is doubtful. Handoff to number 8 again. That's Thompson. So the track just unfortunately can't be done this year in time. But it'll be a great improvement next year, and the track team might lose a few of the early matches to away tracks, and they'll have the second half where they can have a lot here. And because it's an 8-lane track, they can attract regional meets. Handoff to Thompson again. What else is new? He's around, he's cutting, he's duking, he's jiving, he's got a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Number 8, Tyler Thompson, touchdown, Ocean.
These games are hard to call.
Tell you, when you're doing it alone and you're keeping the stats.
Forget it. I've given up. I just can't do it. You got to watch the play. You got to look at the monitor. You got to try to figure who made the tackle. Try to figure who got the ball, and then write it down. But then the next play is going at the same time. We don't know the numbers, so we're looking back and forth at the rosters. Forget about doing it by one person. And there's a flag on the play too. That one hits the post. Oh, it's in, but it hit the post. And I'll see what the flag is, but it looks like it must be against Kennedy because everybody's walking off the field. See some of the guys on the bench for Kennedy. Number 77, Mike Nidbalski is not dressed, must be hurt, as is number 53, Mario Morales. Number 7 is Pavin Nirwan. 73 we don't have. 36 is Vincent Van Pelt. 78 is playing Brian Allen. Number 80, Manish Misra. 28, we don't have him either. It must be a JV player. 10 is Aman Nasir. 31 is Brandon Farrell. 79, the big man, is Bobby Williams. He's not dressed. He's got a big brace in his knee, so he's out. We don't know 46. Let's see who else we can get. 52, we don't know, but he's in civvies, as is number 71, so they're not playing. Carlos Cardenas is number 4. Number 12 is with Karsh Patel. Not a lot of guys on the Kennedy roster dressed to play. There's got to be 10 guys in a shirt but no pads, so they're not playing. 28-0 now. Ocean to kick. Weird formation. 2 guys don't run up. Oh, it gets by him. Picked up deep there by Young. Does a decent job getting back to the 20 where the ball would have been if it went in the end zone anyway.
Yeah, I found that formation odd. I saw
2 guys stay down.
Yeah.
They got the line of scrimmage where the kick's from, the 40, and they stay down. They don't run up and get a running start, which is kind of odd. Somebody would have to explain to me why you wouldn't want a running start on a kickoff.
And I don't see them actually dropping into a safety type of position. They seem to get up and get into the play, but they're late to the action.
Yeah. Now maybe that's designed so they're back in case the guy breaks one. Who knows? But you can kind of do that without slowing yourself down in the beginning. 1st and 10 for Kennedy from the 20. Roberts deep. Oh, he's rushed and he's sacked. Nothing going right for the Mustangs tonight.
No, when it rains, it pours.
Second down and about 15. Anthony deep, throws the ball over the middle, and looked like it was to, I couldn't tell if it was to 5 or 33. Probably was to Carl Batista. It was thrown lower, but Williams was running the same route about 10 yards deep. Head coach Andrew Maurizio is a 2012 JFK graduate, back to coach his alma mater. Defensive coordinator Joe Riggi, also coached by Shamar Graves, the famous Rutgers standout from Woodbridge. Nick Smith and Robert Harry. Frank Tedesco and Bob Hennessy are the returning coaches. All those guys I just mentioned are brand new. Here's Roberts. He throws it deep. He might have 33. He does!
Oh, what a catch.
He's in between everybody. He's still up. He's still running. Oh, he's hit by. Oh, he's going
he's
again.
still going.
That looked like a bad hit. He was smacked in the head. That ain't right.
Yes.
No penalty flag, but he looked like he was smacked in the head almost on purpose.
I tell you, despite that hit, he really bounced off and just kept going.
Matt Williams with a fantastic catch. It looked like it could have got picked, but the ball was threaded perfectly by Roberts to Williams, and then he just took off for the races. He had 6 or 7 guys around him chasing him. A couple of fakes. One guy hit him. It looked like he was going to go down, and he didn't. Kept going. He got an additional 10 or more yards. So great play for Kennedy. That's the good news. The bad news is they have 9 seconds to get a touchdown before the half.
Yes.
So
clearly the best play of the night for them.
That was an exciting play. Well, you know what? Maybe that takes them into the half with some momentum. And maybe they go to the passing game because the running game is certainly not working. And they're going to be down by 4 touchdowns, so you'd think there'd be a passing, half anyway.
I think they got nothing to lose.
So they'll be heading for the end zone here. Probably have 1 play left in the half. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Anthony Roberts in the backfield, high snap. Andrew Roberts runs to the right, throws, little lofty pass. It's batted up. It's picked up by Williams. Touchdown. Did he go across? Did he go across? Let's see. Come on, ref. No, he didn't get over. Oh, what a bad break. Wow, but what a play for Kennedy. 2 plays, went 80 yards. So now, that's what's going to happen. Kennedy has the momentum. Well, they're down 4 touchdowns, but they have some momentum. They can go into the half with their heads held high off those 2 plays and maybe come up with a way to capitalize on their passing game in the second half. So, not a great first half at all for the Mustangs until those last 2 plays. Roberts to Williams. Let's hope they can keep that going. We'll be back with the Ocean Spartans up 28-0 over the JFK Mustangs. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Graham Parker. You're watching the Woodbridge Channels. Bring your community home.
Under the field direction of Drum Major Madhav Patel and Field Major Nish Basheri. The 2013 staff is headed by Director Josh Cabrera, Assistant Director Christine Scott, and Choreographer Jonathan Barca. The theme of this year's field show is Music for a Darkened Stadium. Drum Majors, is the band ready? You may take the field in exhibition.
first candidate this evening is Justine Fernandez. Her driver is her father, Eli Fernandez, and she is escorted by Kieran Williams. Justine's activities and achievements include playing 3 varsity sports for all 4 years. This includes soccer, swimming, and track. She is a member of Heroes and Cool Kids, and she is also the vice president of her class. After graduation, Justine plans to attend college and play soccer. She wants to study pre-med, and in the future, she would like to be a cardiovascular surgeon. In her spare time, she enjoys playing soccer and spending time with her friends and family. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen is an honor and something that she will never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, our first candidate, Justine Fernandez, and her escort, Kieran Williams. Our second candidate is Taylor Freeman. Her driver this evening is her father, Lloyd Freeman, and she will be escorted by Tyler McCrea. Taylor's school activities and achievements include playing soccer, basketball, and track for all 4 years. She has also been captain for all 3 sports. Taylor is Student Council Vice President, a member of the Key Club, FBLA, National Honor Society, and Heroes and Cool Kids. For soccer, Taylor has been given the Sportsmanship Award, the Home News Tribune All-Area for 2013, All-New Jersey Honorable Mention, All-Division, Blue Division Champ, and JFK High School Coaches Award and Mustang Award. In basketball, she's been the leading scorer for 2012 and received the Most Improved Award for track. She was Middlesex County gold medalist in the 800 meters and long jump. After graduation, Taylor plans to attend college to study psychology, earn a master's degree, and play college basketball. In what little spare time she must obviously have, she does enjoy playing soccer, basketball, and going on long runs. She also enjoys spending time with family and friends. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen has been such a wonderful experience. She is both honored and blessed to be a part of it. Taylor would like to thank all her family and friends for being so supportive throughout her high school career. She is proud to be alongside these 4 amazing JFK students. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Freeman and her escort, Tyler McCrea. And now, candidate number 3, Jenna Gulix. Her driver is Vinnie Delatorre, and she will be escorted by Steven Solano. Jenna's high school activities and achievements include being a member of the Student Council, the National Honor Society, Heroes and Cool Kids, Key Club, and Autism Awareness. She has also been a member of the football and competition cheerleading team. She was named captain this year of the football cheerleading squad. After graduation, Jenna plans to attend Scranton University or Stockton College to study psychology and eventually fulfill her goal of becoming an occupational therapist for children. In her spare time, she enjoys cheerleading, spending time with family, hanging out with friends, and volunteering. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen has been a huge honor. Jenna would like to thank her parents and friends for their undying support and her sister Lindsay for her guidance. She would also like to thank her classmates and teachers for providing her with this experience. Ladies and gentlemen, our third candidate, Miss Jenna Gulix, escorted by Stephen Solano. Our fourth candidate tonight is Cindy Marciano. Her driver is her father, Joe Marciano, and she will be escorted by her boyfriend, Nick Shirley. Cindy's school activities and achievements include being a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, Key Club, Autism Awareness, Heroes and Cool Kids, captain of her varsity football cheerleading team, a member of the competition team, and a stat girl for the baseball team. After graduation, Cindy plans to attend the University of Notre Dame and graduate in 4 years with a degree in adolescent psychology. In her spare time, she enjoys being captain of her dance studio, watching Fighting Irish football games, and spending time with her family and friends. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen is an amazing honor, and Cindy would like to thank her family, friends, and boyfriend for supporting her in all that she does. She wishes the best of luck to all the other candidates and thanks her senior class for nominating her. Ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 4, Sydney Marciano, escorted by Nick Shirley. Our fifth and final candidate is Carolina Pajak. Her driver is her father, Jose, and she is escorted tonight by A.J. Ray. Carolina's school activities and achievements include being president of the senior class, vice president of the National Honor Society, president of Stand Up, co-captain of the volleyball team, a member of Key Club, French Honor Society, the stage crew for the school play, and World Challenge. After graduation, Carolina plans to travel to Costa Rica with Mr. Cole and her friends to participate in an education expedition with World Challenge. She plans to attend Columbia University, where she will study biological sciences. In her spare time, she enjoys kickboxing, leading a troop of Girl Scouts, playing guitar, taking pictures with her dog Daisy, and spending time with her family and friends. Being nominated for Homecoming Queen is an honor, and she thanks everyone who helped her get this far. She also sends a shout out to her volleyball teammates. And let's have a nice round of applause for our 5 candidates: Justine Fernandez and her escort, Kieran Williams, Taylor Freeman and her escort, Tyler Mocrea, Jenna Gulix and her escort, Stephen Solano, candidate number 4, Cindy Marciano and her escort, Nick Shirley, and our final candidate, Carolina Pajak, and her escort, A.J. Ray. At this time, we want to welcome back and thank last year's homecoming queen, Ms. Sarah Wallen, who is currently attending the College of New Jersey and majoring in communication studies. the results have been tabulated, and the final outcome has been handed to me by a representative of the accounting firm of Ernst & Young, and we would like to list the runners-up in random order. Runner-up, Justine Fernandez. Runner-up, Jenna Gulix. Runner-up, Sydney Marciano. And now we're down to the final two. Our first runner-up, Taylor Freeman, and the 2014 homecoming queen, Ms. Carolina Pajak. Congratulations to all of our candidates this evening. These 5 young ladies represent some of the best students and people that John F. Kennedy High School has to offer. Congratulations to you, to your parents, to your families. This is an evening you will never forget. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for our candidates. The court now, Justine Fernandez, Jenna Gulix, Sydney Marciano, Taylor Freeman, and homecoming queen, Carolina Pajak.
Okay, we're back for the second half. JFK talking to Coach Shamar Graves on the side. Some guys we haven't mentioned before. Number 13 is there. That's Malik Jones. Number 88 is either Anthony DeLeon or Demetrius Williams. Number 50 is Neil Alvarez. Number 22 is Joshua John. Number 74 is Malik Tazib. Number 22 we said is Joshua John. 15 is Mitchell Constant. 35, Brandon Ramirez. We have solved the 46 mystery. It is Mike Terrell. Very good kickoff there by Ocean. Fielded by number 8. Taken down after a decent return. That's Terrence Young. Very nice ceremony at the half. The 5 nominees for homecoming queen were Justine Fernandez, Jenna Gulix, Sydney Marciano, Taylor Freeman, and Ms. Carolina Pajak, and she was the 2004 homecoming queen. Carolina Pajak, as awarded by Sarah Wallen, who is last year's winner, currently at TCNJ majoring in communications. First down for the Mustangs at around almost the 30. Handoff Roberts caught in the backfield, dives forward, maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. And in fact, they move it ever so slightly back. So another one of the plays for Kennedy for 0 or negative yards. And I think before we counted, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays that went nowhere. Second and 10 from the same spot at about the 30. Shotgun for Andrew Roberts, his brother Anthony with him. And it's going to be a deep pass over the middle. No good. Almost picked off. So Williams, he threw it to him, but high. Mustangs attempting to capitalize on their success. The last 2 plays of the first half, where they covered about 80 yards in 2 plays. Both passes to Williams. The first one, Roberts found him over the middle. He ran for another 20 or so yards in between a whole bunch of guys before he got taken down around the 30. Then the Hail Mary into the end zone where he caught it off a tip, but was just feet, if not inches, from the goal line. 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs now. Shotgun Andrew Roberts comes back to him, throws it across the middle, no good. Was not in sync with Williams in that play. Got to develop a better option than just Williams. He's been the target for every pass thrown by Roberts tonight, I think. And Kennedy back to punt. That's Lance Flowers. Clock stopped at 11:03. High snap, great play again. Almost blocked. Very good punt to get off, and they're going to let it roll. And Kennedy all the way down. That is number 13, Malik Jones. On comes the Kennedy defense. 75 is Christian Cardoza. 24, Brandon Wood. 31 is Brandon Farrell. 8 is Terrence Young. 54 is Mike Hogan. 5 is Carl Batita. 8, I just said 8. And there's the band. Boy, hard to concentrate with the band right next to you. 74, is that Max Tazib in there? And I would imagine Ocean would be happy to keeping the ball on the ground and running out clock, and they do. Oh, there goes Thompson again. What a run. 33 stayed with him. Matt Williams, he's playing a heck of a game both sides. He got by the initial line of defense, got into the secretary, and Matt Williams came all the way from the line of scrimmage to make the tackle. Or co-make the tackle. 1st down and 10 from midfield for the Ocean Spartans. Jack with a shot of her water bottle into the garbage can after a no gain by Ocean. She's a star player for the JFK girls team, which should be good this year. Jolie Tang returning, Taylor Freeman returning, Rachel Andrewjack returning. The 1,500 plus point scorer Brittany Washington has graduated, as has Krista Carlucci, who's standout basketball player and a standout softball pitcher. 2nd and 10 for the Ocean Township Spartans. Clock running at 9:42. Offsides, maybe, we'll see.
Dead ball foul, encroachment on the defense, 5 yards. Still 2nd down.
Believe me, the Ocean Township offense does not need any help. After stopping him on 1st down, give him 5 yards on 2nd down. 2nd and 5. I'm not sure what happened there, if that was intended to go that way. He looked like he was faking the handoff. Then he faked the pass. Maybe he saw nothing open, or maybe he was supposed to run the whole time. We'll never know. But got not quite back to the original line of scrimmage, a slight loss. Under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Incomplete pass for Ocean. More roll to his left. Threw it a little bit low for the intended receiver, which looks like number 20. That is Ryan McGuckin. And if anybody from Ocean is or attains a copy of the DVD from TV 35, or goes online and accesses this game on our website. I certainly apologize for not being able to keep up with the offensive defensive ocean. It's just absolutely impossible with one guy in a boot. Here's the punt, and it's a good one. It's going to go all the way to the end zone if they can down it, and they do. Did he carry it in the end zone? I couldn't tell. Nope. They're marking it. Boy, Kennedy can't catch a break. They're marking it down around the 1. I can't see that far, but it's 1st and 10 and a long way to the end zone. We said before, Kennedy's next 2 games are, from what I know about county football, somewhat winnable, because I don't think Perth Amboy or New Brunswick are having that good of a season. New Brunswick's playing at Woodbridge High School because, as we said, this will be shut down for the track, and then they're at Perth Amboy. They're playing Woodbridge at Woodbridge, South Plainfield at South Plainfield, and Carteret at Carteret. So they front and loaded their home games and haven't won any yet. So they'll spend 4 of the next 5 games on the road. They'll be home for one of them, but not here. They'll be at Woodbridge for the game against New Brunswick. That will be on TV 35, New Brunswick in. JFK Woodbridge, sorry, I'm corrected here. JFK Woodbridge will be on TV 35. It's JFK's home game, but they'll be at the turf field of the Woodbridge Barons. And who knows what's in the future for Kennedy football. Maybe they'll be lucky enough to get themselves a turf field too. Of course, they're great for not just the teams for football, but they're great for soccer, great for Pop Warner. To be a penalty, that is far away. There might be a penalty on the play. They're talking to each other, the refs, and they're talking to Ocean. And here's the call. Nope. Yep, here it comes.
Illegal participation, offense, 12 men on the field, half the distance from the end of the run, still first.
Don't know what the penalty was, but it's against Kennedy. Now they're 1st and 11. Handoff to Roberts, going nowhere. Boy, they're shutting him down. This is a guy who had, I don't know how many yards against Colonia, well over 100. He's had a couple of good runs today, but that's it. He picked up 15 in one run. He picked up 11 in another run. Under 50 yards for a guy who's got to be averaging 100 for the first 3 games, but I don't have that in front of me. Just my guess based on the victory at Bishop Bar and the way he played against Colonia. Handoff again up the middle. I think that was also, yep, Anthony Roberts. So it's 3rd and long for JFK. Let's see if they bring out the passing game again. They pretty much have to. Petita looks like he's limping a little bit. When the team came out for their second half little exercises there, he looked like he was hobbling a little bit. Only 32 players suited up for Kennedy. That's just not a lot. A lot of guys are playing both ways. A lot of guys suiting up might even, could be freshmen or sophomores with little experience, so it's not easy to win a game with 32 people. Here comes Roberts. He's got a scramble. He did a pretty good job, but I don't think he got the first down. In fact, I'm almost sure he didn't. That'll bring up a punt for JFK. The Roberts boys come out. Malik Jones goes in. Aman Nasir is in. Brandon Ramirez. Brandon Wood. Max Tazib. Lance Flowers, the punter and punt returner, out to punt. He's right at the goal line, so Aaron snap would be almost pretty high. Almost it was blocked. I think it might have been blocked. It might have been tipped. And not a good result for JFK. We don't have replay, but that ball might have been tipped. Great pressure by Ocean. In any event, it wasn't what JFK would have liked. So once again, the Ocean Township Spartans starting great field position. 5:43, just over halfway through the third quarter. Kennedy down 28-0.
First down from the 35 of JFK for the Spartans of Ocean Township.
21 on the end. He's going to maybe go all the way, and he does, but there's a penalty that might come back. There was a lot of confusion in the backfield there. No good. And the ball is going to come back and be a penalty against Ocean. It's a shame for number 21 to have had such a nice run. That is Cole Mayer. He is the third leading rusher behind the quarterback, Royal Moore,
Two
and
fouls on the play.
running back Tyler Thompson.
Holding offense is declined. We have an illegal shift. Take that previous spot. 5 yards, still first down.
Holding declined, illegal shift is the penalty? I mean, wouldn't holding be more than 5 yards? I don't know, I can't think straight. The band's too loud. The band's good, by the way. There they are, having a jolly old time. First and 15 for Ocean. Quarterback keeper. And I must be wrong. I don't know what the holding I would have thought would have been 10 yards, but maybe there's no choice but to go with the other penalty since it's before the snap. Refs doing a good job here tonight. Boy, last week or a couple of weeks ago, Kennedy Colony, the refs were challenged. Let's just put it that way. I talked to several people after the game. A lot of calls were flat out wrong. They took a long time to make some calls. I'm told there were a lot of rookies that probably shouldn't have been through with that many people doing their first high school football game, but it didn't really affect the outcome because the score was 35-7. Second and short, fumble. Fumble, but still the first down. So quarterback Moore picked up the fumble and got a first down out of it. Another thing that goes wrong for JFK. Usually a fumble by the quarterback, they dive on it and lose a yard, but he picked up a yard. First and 10 from about the 25. Not sure what that razzle-dazzle was all about. There's 21 again, trying to get that touchdown back that he lost on the penalty. And he does not. But close. That's a good play. It worked twice in a row. The score has not dampened the enthusiasm of the JFK band. The fans to my left are pretty quiet, but the band to my right is out of control. And the students behind them don't care about the score either. The stands are shaking. First and goal, handoff to number 3, and he has fought his way, but yes, he did get the touchdown. So another score for Ocean against the Mustangs. And you know what's weird? The cheerleaders on the Ocean side are all the way on the other side of the field. And they got the ball first and goal. They score a touchdown. They all got to run down as fast as they can for the extra point. If you're on 1st and goal, why don't the cheerleaders just move down and get ready? Kennedy cheerleaders are moving down too. They should stay away. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's up and it looks okay. Yep, it's good. So 35-0 now for the Ocean Township Spartans over the Mustangs of JFK. And now the cheerleaders running all the way back the other way. I'm sorry, folks. When the game's 35-0, you have to look for something to talk about. Coach Graves out with the kick return team. Kennedy tried a couple of passes in the second half there after 2 long completions to close out the first half. Neither one was successful, but you'd have to think they'd go back to the pass now. Although there's little or no hope. There's not even 5 possessions left in the game for JFK. So there's not even little hope unless a lot of turnovers happen. A lot goes their way and a lot goes against the Ocean Township Spartans. But that is not very likely at this point. Let's give you the referees for the game. The line judge is Joe Toy. The back judge is John Wright. The umpire is Bob Hull. The clock operator is Ron Abel. The linesman is George Banos. And the referee is William Young. It's his crew. Because he's got his name pre-printed on the card and everybody else has to get written in. That's how I knew that. Return by Terrence Young. He might turn the corner. He kind of does. He gets it. A nice return by Young. So there's a handful of bright spots in this game for Kennedy. Certainly Terrence Young is one of them. The game he's having on offense and defense. Certainly Matt Williams is one of them. The game he's having on offense and defense. Anthony Roberts, not his usual performance so far. Ocean's done a great job of shutting him down. And again, Kennedy just not deep. A lot of players in the sidelines, almost probably close to 10, if not 10, in their uniforms, in their shirts on, in civvies. So injury bug appears to have really hit the Mustangs. We know Farrell just got back from injury. Here's a long bomb. He might have 39. Oh, no, he does not. Flowers was there. The ball maybe a little bit to his left. He had to kind of turn his shoulder back toward the ball. Maybe it could have been a foot to his right. He hit him in stride, but what else can go wrong for JFK? Flowers had a beat on that ball. Beat his man by a couple of steps. Comes out to take a breather. And anything would be good right now for these fans. A touchdown would be great. It'll just give them something heading into the next couple of games, which as we think, at least I think, are winnable games. Andrew Roberts in the shotgun. Snap is good. He's rushed. Rolls to his left, going to keep it. And runs out of bounds short of the first. Probably a pickup of 7 or 8. Where the mark is, maybe even 9. Give him 8. So 3rd and 2. Good job evading the sack there by Andrew Roberts. Kennedy crosses midfield for one of the few times today. Snap. Fired across the middle, almost intercepted by number 4, Zach Godfrey. And Kennedy will go for it, it looks like. Why not? Fourth and 2, just over midfield at the 47. Andrews deep. 2 receivers left, 3 right. There's a snap. He's rushed. He cuts up the middle. There's a first down and more. He's running left. He cuts over. He's still on his feet inside almost to the 20. So Andrew Roberts has turned 2 pretty good runs into 40 yards worth of gain. And brings Kennedy down almost to the 20-yard line. So Van strikes up the courts. Cheerleaders are out in full force. Fans want a touchdown. So do we. So do you. Unless, like I said, you rented this DVD from Blockbuster or got it on the township website, which would be a lot cheaper. And the third quarter has come to an end. So Kennedy closed out the first half with 2 good passing plays, closed out the third quarter with 2 good running plays, but still has not put it together to get on the scoreboard. At the end of 3, it's Ocean 35 and JFK nothing. We'll be back, folks. Deep snap to Roberts. Gets in trouble, turns the corner, maybe gets back close to the original line of scrimmage. Good pressure there by Ocean. Sorry for the delay in coming back, folks. And it's 2nd and 12. You know, just enough good plays by Kennedy to make him think, wow, if he could put a few more of these together, we get on the scoreboard. Several good runs there by Andrew Roberts. He's back in the shotgun. Young split right with Williams. Can't see who split left. Oh, big pressure there. Looked like, he might be a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That was Thompson in there. No, it's a holding against Kennedy. Now, here's what I don't understand. Your team is up 35-0. There's not a chance you can lose this game. And their stud running back is in the game playing defense. I don't get it. Why in the world?
Holding, offensive team. Penalties decline. 3rd down.
Declined because of the sack, was already great yardage for Ocean. Why in the world is he in the game? He's your stud. You're a whole different team without him based on his performance. He's leading the team in rushing. He's got 370 yards in 3 games. It's 123 and a third yard average. That's a great, great player. 2-way player. And he's in the game, 35-0. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I don't get it. Why risk an injury to your stud? Kennedy, 3rd and 20. Rushed again. Oh boy, they know it's coming, and they're just teeing off on Kennedy. An obvious passing down, and poor Andrew Roberts was defenseless. Nothing he could have done on that. And it went from 4-down territory to punting time. Oh no, he's going to go for it. I thought he was coming off to hit the sidelines, but he got the call from Coach Andrew Maurizio, who I just found out was the son of Frank Maurizio, one of our former cops that I knew back in the 90s. Good guy. So 4th and I don't know how many. I can't count that many hash marks. 30 yards. Roberts rolls right, short pass out to his brother. Tipped. Actually, if he would have intercepted it, he would have lost yardage. So the ball goes back to the Spartans. And everything going wrong for the Mustangs. 9:28 to go and a 35-0 contest. Let's see what they do on offense now. I don't see any new white uniforms. Everybody's dirty. Let's see if they keep number 8 in. I tell you, take him out and take the quarterback out. Yeah, it looks like number 11 is the quarterback now. So maybe they could hear me. I doubt it. Kenny Pickett looks like he's going to be the quarterback, especially on defense. What the heck are you keeping him on defense for? So, yep, Thompson's out, Moore's out. Good call by the coach. And good stop by Kennedy. Gets him a couple of yards behind the line. Williams comes out now. Kennedy knocks him for a 2-yard loss. Connor Aston now coming out. Kennedy also, you think, might throw a few guys in there, get him a few plays, watch him on film, help them improve. 2nd and 12. Here comes a little blitz. You can tell the quarterback is not the regular quarterback. He's a little awkward back there, but that's good that he's in the game and learning because he's got 10 minutes of time. He might get a dozen plays. And then someday, God forbid, if you need him in a game because your quarterback gets hurt for a couple of plays, at least he's got some experience. There's the band, and the band leader, don't know his name, but he is having one heck of a time. Guy's not stopped smiling and dancing since we got here. 3rd and 9 now for the Ocean Township Spartans. The snap in the shotgun. Quarterback rolls right. He's sacked. We know it's a new quarterback, but it does not look like anybody else in the line is new. We've not been keeping track of who's playing the line for Ocean Township. So Kennedy holds the Spartans for one of the few times today. Abhishek Yadav in the game now. Number 16, Amon Nasir in the game. 22 is Joshua John. We said that name before. Deep to receive is Andrew Allen. The snap is good. The punt is really good, maybe the best one of the night. And Allen returns it. And stop. Nope, he's still on his feet. Can he cut it? Too many guys. Return of a few yards. A lot of work for a few yards, but we'll take it. 1st and 10 at the 35. Not bad field position, but we've not been able to do much with that field position all night. Let's see if we have any guys on the bench there. Bobby Williams is number 79. He's out. 35, I've called Brandon Ramirez. Unless that's 85, sorry. Don't have 85. 52 we don't have. I said that before. 71 we don't have. Trying to get these guys' names on TV so they can send the disc down to Grandma in Florida. Once again, not a lot of bodies for the JFK Mustangs. Hard to play a game with only 32 people suited up. In high school football, that's not a lot. New quarterback now for Kennedy is number 7, Pavan Nirwan. Gets the ball to Andrew Allen, who had a couple of good returns tonight. Malik Jones in. Out comes Terrence Young, who's had one heck of a game. All aspects. He's been good. He's returned the punts. No, he's not returned. Sorry, that was Flowers. Young's played really, really good defense. Split right now is number 6, Stepbo Zigby. Ramirez in the backfield. They're one under center. Hands the ball off, not much. Can't see to who yet. Looks like it was Allen. Up, we lost it. Feed there, and I think it was Allen. Out comes Zigby now. So Mauricio doing what I said before. Why risk your guys getting hurt in a game that the outcome is assured? Andrew Roberts is out. Terrence Young is out. I don't see Anthony Roberts on the sideline, but I also don't see him in the game. He's probably buried out there somewhere. See if they can get the first out of that. Yeah, they might. They might. That was Allen again, number 21, Andrew Allen. So he's carried the ball a few times and gotten the first down. So a bright spot for the Mustangs here with less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of a game with really very little bright spots. Very few bright spots, I should say. First and 10 from just over the 45-yard line. Kennedy hoping to get a respectful drive here and score before the game is over. Ball is given to Allen again. He jives and dukes and gets across almost to the 50. A gain of about 4, maybe 3. Juan gets the call. Oh, there's Andy Roberts. Give again to Allen, and he breaks it, and he might go. He might go. One guy to get him. And it's a touchdown for Andrew Allen. And there it is, the bright spot of the game for the JFK Mustangs. Where's he been all night? Andrew Allen had several okay runs, got a first down, which has not been something that's come too easily for the Mustangs tonight. And takes the ball probably 55 yards for a touchdown. There's the JFK cheerleaders with something to cheer about finally. Even the horse, the Mustang's cheering. Holding up the JFK sign and dancing around his little horse feet. Matt Williams on the kick, the extra point. And it is up, looks good, real high. It's good. All right, JFK. Penalty against the Mustangs. They're going to come back. Are they kicking it again? Or? No, it doesn't look that way. They might. Yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back. Oh, boy. Can't even get the extra point.
Illegal formation, kicking team. 5-yard penalty, retry.
They retry the kick. Illegal formation, kicking team. Well, you might have to give them a break on that. They're not used to the extra point team tonight. I mean that in the nicest possible way, but everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for the Mustangs. And in high school, this is a big deal. This 5 yards is a big deal. I said before that in the remaining games for JFK that was South Plainfield, I didn't know how good they were. Well, they're beating Woodbridge 27-14 tonight with 4:48 left in the third quarter. There's a snap, here's the kick. It looks good, real nice. Matt Williams, that would have been good from longer. So the Mustangs make the kick. Pulled back on a penalty to make the kick 5 yards further and salvage the score at 35-7. You know, what I don't know is just how good is the Ocean Township team. They're 3-0, so that says something right there, but we don't know who they played. We don't know the strength of schedule. We don't know at the end of the season, are they going to be 9-0 and in the playoffs, or are they going to be 4-5 and out of the playoffs? But they look to be pretty good. So it may be a game that the Mustangs really would never be expected to win. Maybe a game they never had a chance to win. But at 1-2 against 3-0, everything had to go right for the Mustangs to be competitive in this game, and literally almost nothing went right. A couple of great passing plays to close out the half. There were not many completions for the Mustangs on the night, and then a couple of good runs by Andrew Roberts, and then Andrew Allen got the crowd into the game and got them excited with a few decent runs and then a really long 55-yarder. So a few bright spots and a few mistakes. Fumbles, penalties. And now they'll kick off for only the second time tonight. Matt Williams, who just made that extra point from 25 yards out and would have gone further. There's a flag on the play. That's going to come back.
It's a dead ball foul, encroachment, kicking team, 5 yards, re-kick.
All right, 35-7 with 2:37 to go. What the heck are they calling encroachment for? I know, a penalty's a penalty. When it happens in the game, a penalty's a penalty. But when the game is completely, totally out of hand, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, a little squiver. When the guy didn't grab it, he should have grabbed it right away. I think he got it ultimately, but I think it caught him by surprise. The big guy kind of watched it there for a second. Good move by Kennedy. Snuck up on him. Surprised him. Although it didn't work. So, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. On the 50, 2:37 to go. In the game now with a brand new uniform, clean. I don't know who he is though. He's not on the roster. 46, Mike Terrell back in the game. Andrew Allen in the secondary along with Malik Jones. And that 15 is Mitchell Constant. 34 is, well, 34 we don't know either. Boy, oh boy, this roster is awful. Next to me has a roster that's in alphabetical order, which is pretty bad to do because you want it to be in number order, but it's in alphabetical order by first name. Who in the world would put a football roster in alphabetical order by first name with the numbers scrambled? I don't know. Someone who doesn't know football. And there's a good, oh, no, I thought it was going to be a good play on defense, but from almost being caught behind the line of scrimmage, they get an 8-yard run. Once again, we want to congratulate Carolina Pajdak, the homecoming queen. First runner-up was Taylor Freeman. Love watching Taylor play basketball. Good player. Other runner-ups, Justine Fernandez, Jenna Gulitz, and Sydney Marciano. All beautiful candidates for the homecoming queen. Cheerleaders are out there. They have not given up. Sarah Wallen, last year's homecoming queen. Nice of her to come out from her college studies to present the trophy. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. Number 32 is going to go in for a touchdown. Yikes. That's Raquan Dean. (41-7) now. So the onside kick just gave them less field to cover, and they convert a touchdown after only 3 plays. Number 11, Ari King's on the sideline in Civies. He's out. There's the kick up, and you still don't look good from this angle, but they're all good. And the cheerleaders are getting as much of a workout as the players. They're up and down this track, and fast, I might add. Our TV crew tonight, I don't have all the names. I know it's Lee Beckerman. I know it's Clint Higgins. Gina Forbes is in the house. Julia Farwell is one of our young college kids helping out. Joe Fernandez is on duty. Emil Brandolfi, a stalwart TV 35 professional, is here. Vincent Viziano, one of our new guys, is here. Michael Venezia on the crew. And there's Raj Sirohi on the field, getting all those close-up shots. It takes a lot of people to do a game like this, but they do a fantastic job. They're much better than the announcers. But all the angles, all the plays, they managed to get it all. And they're here early working before the game. They're hours before the game, setting up and making sure everything works so that people like me can show up at 5 to 7 completely and totally unprepared and still be able to announce a game. It's just too hard to get here some days. Too much going on. 1st and 10 from the 21. Nirwan gives the ball to Anthony Allen. Andrew Allen. He's a junior, so we'll see him next year. .30 seconds left. This will be the last play before the merciful end of this game for JFK. Again, Ocean Township, obviously a pretty good team, now 4-0. Undefeated. Give to Andrew Allen again around the left. He's caught behind the line of scrimmage and tackled for a loss. So a tough matchup for JFK. Just enough good plays, just enough for Coach Marizzi to say, you know what, we'll capitalize on that. Remember the good things, look at the films, and try to come back next week against New Brunswick and remember the good plays, toss aside the bad ones, and try to come up with a game plan to get the Mustangs their second win. So this has been TV's 35's coverage of high school sports. I'm John McCormick, your mayor and part-time sports announcer. Thanks for watching, folks. We will see you soon. I know we have Woodbridge Kennedy on deck in a couple of weeks. We have Colonia Woodbridge next week, which is always a good game. So a lot more coming up. We're doing volleyball, we're doing soccer, trying to get all our kids on TV as much as we can. We're actually doing middle school sports. Dr. Robert Zaga has added that to the curriculum here not to the curriculum, but to the programs for the middle schools. We have 5 baseball teams and 5 softball teams. We're going to try as hard as we can to get some of those games on TV and give those kids an opportunity to be seen. So TV 35 will be busy this whole fall season for the last few weeks. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon.